was in the summary of the mimer, and then we'll send it out to everybody. There must be a way to do this. Okay. Remember, we learned the mimer. We're going to start another mimer today, which is called Eicha. Eicha. From it's in Contras Maimorim Aleph. Eicha. Okay, remember we just finished learning this mimer about Ata Tetzaveh, right? So if you remember, there's altogether there's 11 paragraphs, 12 paragraphs. I got around to doing 11 of them up to now, 10 of them. The question is, if you remember from the mimer, why does God tell Moshe, you command the Jews? Implying that Moshe is not just the emissary, but he's the commander in the place of Hashem. Oh, what's this? What is this? This is a typo. Can I erase it? Yes, here we go. Also, why is the oil brought to Moshe? It's supposed to be a question mark over here. Also, why is it crushed for the source of light? This has to be stressed over here. Why is it stressed for the source of light? Can I stress it? Yeah, there we go. Source of light. Also, why is it brought to Moshe? Moshe, right? Moshe. Aaron lit the candles. Aaron was the one who lit the candles. Yeah. That was our question. Remember, that's how we asked the whole mimer. What's going to be the end point of the mimer? And then Moshe is the one that reveals the essence of the souls of all the Jews, and that elevates also Moshe. That's what we're going to say. In other words, Moshe, he lights the Jews up that they crushed themselves. We'll see, they crushed. Tetzaveh, says the Rebbe, means Ata Tetzaveh, means attach. Only Moshe can attach the Jews to Hashem and through Hashem, period. Through that, through that, Moshe himself is elevated. Like Moshe is the head of the Jews, but the Jews are the feet. Each one needs the other. What does Moshe do? He feeds the amunah of the Jews. Makes it internal. Okay, it makes it internal. Every generation there must be a Moshe. Mordechai, like Mordechai was in the time of Purim. And he elevates the crushed Jews and reveals the oil for the source of light. Okay, on Purim, the Jews accepted the Torah for the first time. That's the 4th paragraph. What the evil decree crushed them. And Mordechai revealed their Mesiras Nefesh, self-sacrifice for Torah mitzvahs. But it was what did it? Was the decree? Was it the decree? Was it the evil decree? Or was it Mordechai that did it? So the Rebbe wants to explain, Jews all have emunah, and they do it for 2 reasons. Their mazel sees Hashem, and their soul is one essence with Hashem. Moshe feeds this, but the Gullus reveals it. Moshe's main job is to make the emunah internal, real, actual. Namely, Mesiras Nefesh. That's going to be the point. Mesiras Nefesh. How do we make this bigger? Mesiras Nefesh. Mesiras Nefesh. The first time all the Jews had actually Mesiras Nefesh was on Purim. Moshe introduced dat, connection. They're connecting the emunah to personality. I mean, making it internal. The previous Rebbe said this in his mimer in 1927, saying this in his mimer in 1927 implied that he was the Moses of his generation. And of course, the Rebbe saying this in his generation, in this mimer, he's implying that he is the Moses of our generation. So Moses reveals the true essence of the Jews. That's the me'or. And they take it to Moshe. Is it? No. all right, we'll say Moses. Okay, they take the Moshe and elevate him. But we see that the Megillah, it is implied that the Jews accepted the Torah after the battles when there was no pressure. So it must be the Jews were crushed because we're in Galus. What does it mean? Even if one person in the world doesn't know about Hashem, then the world is sick. Remember we learned that? Chola is the gematria of 49, one short of 50 gates of perfect understanding. So we have to crush ourselves to want to fix it. That we see that all the Jews, like we see all the Jews in Russia had Mesiras Nefesh, but not so much when they got out, and that's as far as I got. And I'll finish this up right after the class, and we'll send it to everybody. I'll send it to you. No?
I have a question. Yeah, regarding line 9. Where in the Megillah? I keep on wanting to look for it. Where in the Megillah is this implied that the Jews accepted the Torah after the battles when there was
that pasuk that is said in the Megillah?
Yeah, which line is that?
It's right in the end, in the very end of the Megillah. Here, let me see. I'll find it. Right in the end of the Megillah, it says, this is after the war. Here's it says, one second. I'll show you. You'll see. One second. Here we go. Where is it? Keheles. Esther. Here's the Megillah of Esther. Now, Megillah of Esther is, what is it? 10 chapters long, right? The last chapter is very, very short. All of the enemies of the Jews were destroyed. In the beginning, it talks about it. One second. They were destroyed in the 8th chapter.
Okay. So it's somewhere in the 8th, 9th, or 10th chapter?
That's right. The 8th chapter, he killed Haman. He gave the house to this. Then afterwards, they, et cetera, tells how they won. And Mordechai went in front of the king, and he made him big. That's the 8th chapter. And then it says, then finally came the day of the wars. So
that's in chapter 9?
That's in chapter 9.
And which line are we looking for?
Well, here we says that let's say line number 5. The Yehudim smote
all the enemies.
Smote all their enemies. They destroyed them all, and then they hung them all up.
They did
and
to the enemies they willed.
And he said, or Esther said, let us fight one more day, because the king had the decree that all the goyim in the world could kill the Jews, and the Jews couldn't defend themselves.
Okay.
Something like repealing the Second Amendment in America.
Okay, how do we get from that?
One second. So then the king, he rescinded the decree after he killed Haman. She told him who she was. Esther said that she's a Jew, and the king said I can't rescind the decree. It's not nice, the king. But what? I'll give the Jews permission to fight back. So he did, and the Jews fought back, and they won. Okay. And Mordechai wrote all this down. Okay, now here it goes. Ready?
Yeah.
Haman ben Hadassah, the enemy of the Jews. It says here, sentence number 27.
The Jews established and accepted upon themselves and upon their descendants.
I'm sorry. 1 second. Yeah, give me a minute.
Isn't that referring to the holiday?
No, that's right. Kimu v'kiblu ayudim. It says in the Gemara. What does it mean? Kimu v'kiblu. It says in the Gemara that they kimu masha kiblu kavar, that they fulfilled what they received before. It says, what is it? The Torah. This is all from this is all midrashim from the Torah. It doesn't say in the Megillah that the Jews finally accepted the Torah. It says kimu v'kiblu. Then there's another sentence later on, and it says, one second, right near the end. Here. No, where is the sentence? 1 second. Here, in sentence number 23. Kiblu Yehudim et asher heichel lasot. Right? The Jews finally accepted what they began to do, and the Gemara says they accepted what they began in Mount Sinai.
Okay. It's in the Gemara.
Right, that's what the Gemara says.
I'll look for that. Okay.
That's the Gemara. And that's right at the very end. Right? That's the very end of the Megillah. That it says that they did that. Okay?
So we said 8, line 23, and 8, I think 27.
Right.
I'll research that.
Where am I now? Where am I? What's going on? Why can't I get back into the picture again, huh? Wait a second. This, return to meeting. There we are. Return to meeting. I see there's a thing over here. All right. Returning to meeting. Stop share. There we go. All right, rabbis. We're back. Ready? So did we finish the mimer? Not exactly. We didn't actually finish, did we?
I think you left one last section.
Right. Yud base. Do we have this on my share screen? I don't know. Huh? Do we have it? No, we don't. No. We don't have it. Let's see. There was a way of getting to it. We said.
It just as a suggestion for yourself. You should make a folder. Should make a folder on your desktop of things to share, and in that, put all the things that you want to share, and then you'll be able to find everything instead of looking all over your screen.
First, I have to find how to make a folder, and then I will gladly and happily do anything you want. I just have to know how to do it.
Right-click with your mouse and go down to New folder.
All right, well, let's do this afterwards. Let's go. So let's just finish. All right, let's just finish if we can. We're now on Ata Tetzaveh, the last line of Ata Tetzaveh. Let's see if I can make this smaller over here. Maybe I can. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Hebrew books. No. Here we got. Just 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Ata te tsa. 1 second. Not so fast in Hebrew over here. It's tetzaveh. Mamar. Okay, please bear with me. Here we go. Ata tetzaveh. Here we go. Yes. Okay, can you see this or not? No? Hello? You with me?
Yeah, not yet, no.
Okay, you cannot see it yet. Okay, 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Now I go over here and I make the share screen and I press here. There we are. And nowhere there.
There we go.
There you go. Good, great. Hine. Perush, the meaning, the simple meaning, and Ata Tetzaveh. As Bnei Yisrael, v'yichu elecha, you, Moshe, command the Jewish people that they should bring to you this crushed oil. That Moshe should yitzaveh, he should command the Jews that they should bring to him the crushed oil. From this, we can understand. Okay, now I just want to repeat again that the purpose of Chassidut is to make the Torah come alive, to show us that God intended when he wrote the Torah that not only would it have a historical meaning and a factual meaning of things that happened back then, but also to show that it has a real meaning right now. Everything in the Torah is inside of us. And the Torah is dynamic and it is very demanding. The Torah is telling us what is our responsibility and also what is our potential. So it's saying in a panemius way that which Moshe, in our generation, Moshe is the Lubavitcher Rebbe, that he mitzvah, namely he attaches the Jewish people, he wakes up inside of the Jews, their intrinsic attachment to Hashem, and he feeds it so that it becomes more and more relevant to their day-to-day life, to the point where they're even willing to be self-sacrificing. It's so important to them. Their attachment to the creator of the universe, that they don't care about themselves at all, not this world and not the world to come, not anything. Just the truth. This is in a way that it draws to them an atinat koach, that he gives them power, energy, activates them. Al gam al vayikhu elecha, to the point where they can reveal their true essence, and that adds also energy and ability to Moshe. We can't stress too much that the point of this is to make the world healthy, the whole world healthy. We're not talking about going to heaven. There is such a thing. We're not talking about any sort of rewards. We're not talking about the benefits that we're going to get. We're talking about revealing the true godly potential in every single human being in the world, in every single detail of the world. There'll be plenty. There won't be any disease. There won't be fear. There won't be addictions. There won't be depression. People will feel happy to be alive. Kamokin, similarly, who benogea Moshe and Moshe in our generation. Well, the Moshe in our generation, says the Rebbe, is the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe, she'avoda, so that his service was l'orer, to arouse, l'galot, and to reveal the emunah in each and every Jew. And just to remind you, emunah in this case, it's translated faith, but the word emunah means awareness of the Creator. Awareness that we're being created for a purpose. Shemitzad etzem and neshama, and this comes from the essence of the soul of every single Jew. But it should be in a way that afterwards, yavdu avodatam b'koach atzmam, that every single Jew will be self-motivated. You'll realize your true self. Va'ad, until you near tamid, you'll be a constant light. She'ein shayach bo shinoi, that you won't only be working, like it said, in the nighttime and not in the daytime. Remember, we had that seeming contradiction in the Torah. It says that the Torah says that you should bring oil to Moshe so that he can light a constant light. And then the next sentence it says, and the light should go from the evening to the morning. So the Rebbe says this is two different levels of self-sacrifice. If the self-sacrifice comes, that's the essence of a Jew. If the self-sacrifice and devotion comes from the outside, you're pressured into being a Jew. If somebody calls you a dirty Jew on the street or something, and you say, what, I mean, I am a Jew. You're not. And suddenly it wakes up inside of him. Well, that's revealing your essence, but it's only there when there's darkness, in the erev, in the evening. That's good from the evening to the morning. But in order for it to be lit constantly, it has to come from you, and it has to have a constant reason, a constant motivation. And the constant motivation is the world needs to be fixed up, and I can do it, and I must do it. Constantly feeling I must improve the world, and I can do it. Even one little good deed. That means that that's the job of the Moshe of our generation. That was the previous Rebbe, and of course the Rebbe is speaking about himself. That then there will be constant serving of the truth, even in your day-to-day life, your day-to-day personality. You won't be one person when you're in synagogue, and one person when you're in the street, and one person when you close your doors of your house. By means of this, Zochim B'Kerov Mamush will merit to the true and complete redemption, not just partially. I mean, we have to leave something up to God, right? In the end, we're going to see that Hashem is doing the whole business. He's doing the whole thing. He's creating us. He's giving us power. He's giving us free choice. But he wants us to be his partners. Sha'az, then, Yagilu Elokus, there'll be revealed godliness also in the physical world. Vayehi, az, then there will be Havas Shemen, Vadlakas and Neros. There will be then really the real oil and the real candles in the third temple. Also the physical world and the third temple. Begula miti teshlema, and the complete true redemption by means of Mashiach Tzidkenu B'Korov Mamash. Ay 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 ay. Let's see if I can. Mamar. Let's see if I can get this one. Tov Shin Lamed Aleph. If this works, it will be amazing. Can we do it? There we go. Oh.